So how has AI now affected our creative fields in the last year when we have seen the development of Chat, GPT, Dolly, and the other competitors of softwares like Dolly, AI creation of video, not only pictures any longer, and it's really taking on into a new field where IT isn't a tool anymore when we are just putting data into it and manipulating the data and working with the data. Now, with these trained sets of these new AIs, it's actually, in a way, giving back. And I think this development is really interesting, and I know there's a lot of fear around it as well. I'm not so worried about this, even though I see that this technology is going to change how we're working quite drastically. I still think this development is really good for the field of creatives and how we're making things and how we're developing things. And I will try to explain why I see it this way. And it's not only because AI is making things more efficiently and sometimes even better, but also thinking about what you as an individual creative can achieve. First, let's look about where we are today, especially with the text-based Chat GPT. And in many ways, I see a similarity of the computer game development and computer history. And that's because in the early age of computers, when they developed, there was different type of text games that those who were connected to the ARPANET was sharing with each other, and they were playing. And this development, I see many similarities with today, because they made these text-based games in a way where you were not only giving into the story, you were actually also feeling in the sense, as those who have played it and experienced that have said that it felt like the computer were talking to them. And that's actually what's happening today. We have computers that can work as a personal assistant, that can help us in programming, give us ideas on how we should move forward. And I've been using ChatGPT now for a while, and I find it very interesting to how I can speed up my own production, but also getting maybe sometimes a higher quality in my production, because I can spend my time of thinking of something else. And this is where I find it really interesting. I'll get back into that later.